Welcome to this holy instant now. An instant to stop and remember. Remember who and what you truly are, beyond the matrix of fear, lack, and limitation. All that seems to limit you in this world is only an illusion that demands your continued belief and attention in order to have any power over you. Now is your opportunity to let go of whatever stands in the way of your complete awareness of your true and original self. Sit back with your spine upright. Get comfortable and take a deep, slow breath. And as you exhale, release both past and future. Release both memory and imagination, and become fully present in the now. And let's begin. The contemplation with which we begin today's practice is this. What is sin? Sin is insanity. It is the means by which the mind is driven mad and seeks to let illusions take the place of truth. And being mad, it sees only illusions where the truth should be and where it really is. Sin is an illusory concept rooted in the belief in separation from God. The essential nature of God's creation is love and oneness with the Creator. But the ego, or the false sense of self, perceives a reality based in the separation from our divine source. This separation is considered the original sin. And yet this separation is not a real event, but a mistaken perception or illusion. And all the negative behaviors and suffering in the world stem from this belief in separation from God and the resulting ego-based thinking. Sin is the foundation of all the erroneous thoughts and beliefs that lead to actions and behaviors that are not aligned with love, forgiveness, and the recognition of our interconnectedness with all of creation. The entire dream matrix is based on the belief in sin, the belief that each being somehow left its divine source and has become tarnished, and what was once perfect and the home of God has been reduced to limitation, imperfection, and the home of sin. The body, being a product of the dream matrix, is then used by the ego mind through identification as proof that separation is real and that God's eternal creation is now subject to suffering, loss, and death. Sin is the so-called proof that the ego presents that God's creation is evil that timelessness must have an end, and that eternal life must die. And God Himself has lost the creation He loves, with but corruption remaining to complete Himself, His will forever overcome by death, love slain by hate, and peace to be no more. A madman's dreams are frightening, and sin indeed appears to terrify. And yet what sin perceives is but a childish game. The Holy One of God may play that He has become a body, prey to evil and to guilt, with but a little life that ends in death. But all the while, His Creator shines on him and loves him with an everlasting love, which his pretenses cannot change at all. How long will you maintain the game of sin? How soon will you be ready to come home? Perhaps today. There is no sin. Creation is unchanged. Would you still hold return to heaven back? Take a moment now to contemplate the contrast between the ego's belief in sin and God's true and eternal creation. Allow this contemplation to saturate your mind, to shape your thoughts and your decisions, transforming the way you see and illuminating the way of awakening to the truth. Take the next minute or so to contemplate this now. And now, take a deep, slow breath, and as you let it go, let your mind and body relax. Allow all tension to dissipate as you let go of the past and the future. And allow yourself to come fully into presence now. Words and concepts will mean little to us now, for now we seek the direct experience of truth alone. We leave the thoughts of the dream matrix behind and will to enter the kingdom of peace within. And here we wait in quiet expectation for the direct experience of God and the revelation of our oneness with our source and our unity with all things. So take one more deep, slow, and full breath in. And as you let it go, open your mind to take in the idea with which we practice today. This day, I choose to spend in perfect peace. It does not seem to me that I can choose to have but peace today. And yet my Creator assures me that I am like Himself. Let me this day have faith in Him who says I am one with God, and let the peace I choose be mine today, bear witness to the truth of what He says. My true self can have no cares and must forever remain in the peace of heaven. In His name, I give today to finding what my Creator wills for me, accepting it as mine, and giving it to all of creation along with me. And so, Infinite Creator, would I live this day with you. My true self has not forgotten you. The peace you gave me still is in my mind, and it is here I choose to spend today. The power of your decision is immutable. The inner world that you experience as your thoughts, emotions, and states of being is fully and completely responsive to the will, to the decision that you make inside. The choice that you make for peace will be challenged by all of the circumstances of this day. And yet, even making this choice to begin with already alters the probabilities of your experience, bringing to your awareness the opportunities to choose peace where you have otherwise chosen something else. This day, may my mind be lucid and clear as I choose peace with every cell of my body and every thought in my mind, every dimension of my being. Let me remember my choice, and when it is challenged, let me double down and choose peace again and again above all other options, that I may come to know the power of my choice and my will when it is united with God. as you approach the completion of this practice period, take another deep, slow, and full breath in, breathing in all of the energy and frequency of your practice, integrating it into all aspects of your thought system and your perception now. And as you exhale slowly, relax and release and allow the integration to take place. And remember to bring this feeling, this awareness, and this idea with you into the rest of your day. This day, I choose to spend in perfect peace. It does not seem to me that I can choose to have but peace today. And yet my Creator assures me that I am like Himself. Let me this day have faith in Him who says I am one with God, and let the peace I choose be mine today, bear witness to the truth of what He says. My true self can have no cares and must forever remain in the peace of heaven. In His name, I give today to finding what my Creator wills for me, accepting it as mine, and giving it to all of creation along with me. My gratitude is to you for investing this time and energy into your awakening and the awakening of the world. If you enjoyed and benefited from this practice and wish to support this channel, take a moment to like the video, subscribe to continue the journey, and leave a comment in the comment section below, sharing what you will embrace and what you will release that will allow you to step ever more fully into your true self today. May you be at peace and know your true self.